to read words. Are we together? Teachers here, whether you are teaching French, I'll give you an example. For us, we have even cooks. A cook, when they can teach reading. Cook. Why? Because things are what? Simple. Even a cook can teach. When kids go there for lunch or break, they are getting porridge and the cook is asking the child, which sound is this in the word porridge? Are we together? So, that is sound A. Which sound is this? This is sound. It has alternative sounds, other sounds, but we're not going to look at them now. Then we have this sound. Which sound is this? Which sound is this? What's the action? Sorry? In English? In French?
In French? In French.
In French, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's the action, eh?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing, amazing, amazing. In English? What does it mean?
It's a sound of sound.
What? Yes, it's a sound, but what does it mean? It's an action. What does it mean?
Act.
What does the action mean? This one?
It's a boy kicking a tennis.
Okay. All right. Now, our teacher has talked. Our teacher even has said it's a cross. You get it? So that's the uniformity we need. T, like the one in Jollyphonics, they say T like this. They say T for the tennis ball. When you go to play table tennis, in table tennis we have what they call the bats and the balls. Now when you are hitting that ball, they produce that sound T, 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 T. But how many children here at Kigali Parents, KPS, how many of your children have table tennis tables at their home? Like, what's the percentage? Is it 100%? 30? 40? So that is now abstract. But the reason why those people teach it like that, TT, because when you go to Europe, you find that in every home, those table tennis tables are what? They are there. So they are teaching something which is within their what? Their reach. Now what is in our reach? What if when you do like this? Trees. Another example. A person who is going to give me what is in our reach, the right one, you're going to get 5,000. You're going to get 5,000. Table. I'm giving 3 people, huh? Trees. Table. Tea. Table. Okay, members, you have refused the money. What if when you do like this? When you go to a class and teach learners, there is this one common thing, and everyone loves it. Sound T4, T4, T4. What is that? There is no person who doesn't love a what? True or false? And we use it on a daily. You are not teaching something which is very far. You are teaching something which is near so that they can own it. Sound T for what? T for tick. Are we together? Sound T for tick. T for tick. And I love my tick. And I love my tick. And I love my tick, 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 tick. Okay, I'm going to do it, all of us. And if you don't do it, no break, no lunch. You get it? And no, we are not getting anything. Okay, we are starting. 1, 2, 3. Sound T for T for and I love my and I love my and I love my T T T T T. Why T for tick? It is common. True or false? True. That is a baby class child. Week 1 or week 2. Now this is the biggest challenge. I was in I think some months ago, I met, I'll not say the person's name, but one of the people in Uganda. And this person is a professor. Is a what? She's a professor, and a professor teaching teachers. Teaching? Teachers. And again, another thing, teaching teachers reading. Are we getting it? Then when we had a meeting with these people, they came at us, and then this person said, no. It's not possible for a child to read in baby class first term. It's not what? Because their minds are still what? Young. The minds are still developing. These kids have to develop. I believe you understand the English of professors. Eh? Then told the professor, kindly come and see. The professor went, started writing those starter words on the blackboard, and the children were doing what? We are reading them. So it is possible for a child to do what? Read. But the only difference is what approach are you using for them to do what? Read. So for us in week 2, baby class, a child is reading. In week, not week 3, but week 2. How? Assume the child has learned sound. Which sound is this? Which sound is this? Sound. Now the next sound is sound. Sound. Which word is that? At. The word is The word is. The word is. Now they have learned how to read it, but not even how to write it. They can read it, but they cannot do what? The only challenge again why children delay to read is one. Teachers want to achieve 2 things at one go. You want this child to read and do what? And to write. Eh? You get it? Those are 2 different skills. You want, yes, at the same day, same lesson, you want them to do what? To read as they do what? That's why you find so many teachers in I don't know here in Rwanda, but in Uganda you might find a teacher on sound is for 2 weeks. Sound. The only challenge children are not writing it well. The teacher can't go to another sound because they are not doing what? They are not writing it. So,
thank you so much. According to you, there's something I've mentioned and I got touched. You say some teachers have those 2 things that they go. That's reading and writing. According to you, which recommendation can you give a teacher who handles a baby class? At what time can this child be encouraged to write? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think, okay, let me make it clear. Children can write, even in week 2, depending on their fine motor skills, they can write. But what I meant is, when you're developing the reading skill, the moment you want to develop the reading skill and the writing skill at the same time, the 2 don't match. You get it? That's why all children who come from home, can't they talk? Huh? No. Like in most cases, don't they talk? They don't know how to talk. Mommy, daddy. Sorry? Yes. They do, yeah? But can they write mommy?
No, they can't.
That's the same thing with reading. A child can learn how to read before learning how to do what? Then the writing comes. You get it? But when they look at the word, they can tell you that the word is cat. They can even scramble it, but when they're not perfect. Meaning, while developing reading, the reading comes first before the what? The writing. Now, the only challenge is we want to achieve the 2 at the same what? Are you seeing that challenge? Eh? Yes. So, I think that point is also in that book. You can read it. When you read it, you'll get it better. So, in week 2, the child is reading. Which word is this? The word is? The word is? Another thing that you can do, we have what we call action reading and active reading. You can also do this. Now, assume you want them to read it while even seeing the word. I want 2 teachers. 1 male teacher, 1 female teacher. 1 male, 1 female. Eh? Sorry, members, we didn't move with the reading cards. We are going to use papers, but at least you'll get the concept. Are you seeing this? Now they have recognized, they know the sound. Which sound is this? Louder. The word is. But now this is what they call reading at the right level. A child is not allowed to read a 3-letter word, a 4-letter word, when they have not learned a 2-letter word. You find that you're giving the children words like snake, but they don't even read the word ass, but they're reading the word snake. Isn't that crumb work? Okay, another strategy. Now, again, while teaching, we use what we call the learning styles. Who knows the learning styles before they come in? Who can give us the types of the learning styles or the categories of learning styles? Learning styles? Types of learning styles. Sorry? Who would like to try? There is no sin in trying. Okay, learning styles. Thank you, Teacher Ivan.
There is a root way of learning.
Okay. Thank you very much, teacher. Teacher said root way of learning. Thank you, teacher. Yes, teacher.
There is learning through images.
Give me a high five. Thank you, teacher. Any other person who has got? Have you gained confidence? You're not gaining confidence so far. Gain confidence from the two. Okay, we have what we have what we call auditory learning. This is learning by hearing. We have what we call visual learning, learning by seeing. We have kinesthetic learning, learning by doing. And we have what we call reading and writing, learning by the reading and writing, summary, all those things. Now, in order for the learners to learn reading well, at the beginner stage or in any class, let it embrace or incorporate all the learning words, the learning styles. The first one, we are going now to do it in a playful way. To them, they think that you are playing, but to you are teaching them. Are we together? And teachers, write this down. Write this down. The moment you exclude play from learning, you lose your learners. The moment you do what? You exclude play. That's why they say play-based learning. Make it playful. Teacher, have this. Have that. Show it to us. Teacher, come this side. Where does the word start from? No, this side, teacher. This side. Yes. This side. Teacher, move here like this. Teacher, be there. Move this side. A moment again. Now, these people are going to jump. She jumps, coming this side. He also jumps. They call it concurrent jumping, but they are not jumping at the same time. After she jumps, he also does what?
Down.
And then we meet so that we form the word. Are we together? Yes. You can start. No. As you jump, don't jump as she jumps. So when she's done, you also jump. And then what we do, we say the words. As they are jumping, they are also saying, the class, we are saying the sounds. When A jumps, we all say ah. When T jumps, we all say T, like that. Ah, T, like that. 1, 1, 2, 3, go. Ah, T, ah, T. The word is. The word is. The word is. Now, in order for it to come out well, give them enough space to jump like consecutively or around like 3 or 4 to 5 times. So that, what you are doing here, in their memory, you are building in the learner's memory the origin of the word. Members, write that down. Now they are learning what they call word origin. Where does the word begin from? You find other teachers, the teacher comes on the blackboard and writes the word. Are we seeing here? Cat, all of you? Cat, say cat. All of you say cat. Louder. Louder. The math has ended. They need to pay me. So you have to say it louder so that the coordinator hears that I'm what? I'm teaching. Cut. All of you say cut. Louder. Boys alone. Girls alone. All of us. The word is. The word is. Jump, jump. The word is. Squat. The word is. But those kids don't know even the origin of the word. It's a sign that that time has been wasted. And you're making them tired for no good reason. So, here, what are they gaining? They are gaining what we call the word what? The word origin. Where does the word come from? The word comes from this side going this side. They know even the flow or the order of the words of the word. Thank you. Remember, thank you very much.